This video is sponsored by SheetsResume.com's AI resume builder. More about that later. So listen, I don't think that working hard is a bad thing, but I do think that hustle culture online has gotten a little bit out of hand. I used to kind of have that mindset where I would wear my lack of sleep as a badge of honor. I'd proudly tell people, yeah, I worked till 3 a.m. yesterday, and they'd be like, all right. Guess how productive I was at 3 a.m. About this level. This is what my face and whole vibe was. All work and no play gave me a caffeine addiction and these dark purplish circles under my eyes that I can't get rid of to this day. I still do work very hard because I love what I do and I want to support my family and such. But I've definitely put a lot more emphasis on striking that work-life balance. In fact, I'm up at 3 a.m. trying to find ways to optimize my work-life balance. Especially now that, as I've mentioned before, I am a father, that balance is super important to me. I really don't want to miss any of the stuff that matters, like when my daughter finally says her first catchphrase. That's the kind of stuff that I take to heart. So since work-life balance has been on my mind a lot lately, I thought I'd take a look at some people that they don't know what that means. These are the people of LinkedIn Lunatics on Reddit. And if they've heard of the term work-life balance, they've gawked at it. I can almost guarantee they've gawked at it with everything they've gawked. Let's dive in with our eyes. I'm traveling for work, and instead of eating a fancy dinner out, I've decided to cook a cheaper meal in the hotel room. Even though the hotel room didn't have a kitchen, I managed to use the coffee machine to cook chicken with butter and garlic. Although my company allows me to expense dinner while traveling, I wanted to save money because I know that every dollar counts on the profit and loss statement. It's the little things that get you promoted. Yeah, but it's also the little things that give you salmonella. Go buy a Big Mac. And clearly the strategy here is he wants his boss to see this post that he made and give him a good old pat on the back, but I don't really think that's how that interaction would go. Hey, Johnson, can we talk? I assume you saw my post about the chicken in the hotel room? Yeah, we did. And so I assume I'm getting a promotion? No, actually, we're gonna try to start limiting our interactions with you, because that was a weird thing you did. Okay, would it help if I told you that I also cooked some hamburger meat in the bathroom using the hairdryer? No. Made some gazpacho in the bidet? Get out. And listen, hey, I don't really do impressions, but here's one that I have been working on. It's of the hotel maid who finds that coffee pot. Here we go. What the fuck? This man is very upset that the train he's on at 7:14 a.m. is empty. Nobody else is heading to work at the same time as him. And I get it. I know if I had a train car all to myself, I'd be pissed. Where is everybody? Why do I have so much leg room? Oh, LinkedIn's gonna be hearing about how comfortable this is for me. I suppose the snowflakes don't work Fridays. The young employees now believe it is their right to work, allegedly, from home any day they wish. And the employer has no say in it. Society has gone soft. I see you all having gingerbread lattes with your mates and out jogging. Just a general note, if you're gonna accuse people of being soft, don't accuse them of doing physical activity at 7 a.m. That is the opposite of lazy. I owned and ran a company for 14 years before I sold it. I had a mentor, a fellow CEO, once tell me one of the truest things I was ever told. I asked him why he never had children. He said, I never needed kids. Here at my company, I have 352 of them. I looked at my own company and thought, he is absolutely correct. Hello, children. What? Most kids, though, need a teacher or parent to assign them tasks and check up on them to make sure the tasks are completed. This guy with no kids sure knows a lot about kids. I trust him. To make all jobs remote is silly. That's not to say they have to be in the office 40 hours a week. You can have them in the office for 30 and give homework. I've got some homework for you kiddos today. What the f? To bring home and work on for daddy. Oh my god. My little babies. The top comment is, coworkers are not a family and you are not their dad. But honestly, that just sounds like a kid rebelling against their father. It's a phase. He'll get through it. All kids do. And now we must take a brief pause to check in on ad space and hear about today's thematically relevant sponsor. Whoop. Hi there, hello, it's me, I'm the Adstronaut. I'm out here in ad space to talk to you about Sheets Resume. So hey, if you're a fan of the main Ryan George channel, you've probably heard about Sheets and Giggles. Now you may be asking, what do bed sheets have to do with resumes? Well, oh yeah, did you know that Colin, the founder and CEO of Sheets and Giggles, wasn't always making a living being in your bed? He used to be a recruiter for some of the top companies in the world. And he's the author of the most popular Reddit resume advice post of all time. That Reddit post alone has helped thousands of people build up their resumes and land jobs. And now with Sheets Resume, Colin's freaking taking things to the next level. Bed sheets made out of your printed out, sewn together resumes that No, that's not right. Wait, Colin has now created a resume builder that'll make recruiters and HR people salivate out of their mouth holes. With its very own trained AL, also known as artificial intelligence, Sheets Resume helps you build your resume in a format that's been battle tested by literally millions of job applicants. You can start by uploading an existing resume, by using your LinkedIn profile, or by starting from scratch. Sheets Resume will frickin' format it for you, give you suggestions on how to improve phrasing, let you export as PDF or to Google Docs. It even offers other job tools like a cover letter builder and a mock interviewer. Based on reviews so far, people seem to be getting amazing results. And hey, if you head to sheetsresume.com/Ryan, that'll automatically apply promo code Ryan, which gets you 50% off a lifetime membership. Okay, bye. Thanks, Colin. Thanks, Al. Thanks, Astronaut. You're up there. As a recruiter, I do feel it's very disrespectful to interview with multiple companies at the same time. Why does this recruiter sound like they're talking about the dating scene? If your interest is purely money and not furthering your technical career, then you should be upfront about that. A lot of bleeding edge tech companies want folks that are here because they want to improve things, not just money. Agree? You shouldn't want a job because you want money. You should want it because you want to be on the bleeding edge. Join me on the bleeding edge, where we say cool things like bleeding edge. If you're applying for a job, it should not be about the main thing that jobs are for. It should be about edges that bleed. And if you're not gonna make me feel like a special little boy, you should be upfront about that. The best part of this post is that it ends with agree, and then a poll where 98.6% of people are like, no, we do not agree with that. Here's a post about a real date that a data engineer went on with a real woman that exists in real life. He didn't specify who the girl was, so as I recreate this conversation that really happened, I have to kind of use my imagination a little bit.
So what do?
I'm a data engineer. I basically organize and streamline data. Think of me as a digital Marie Kondo, but for databases.
Oh, so you make data spark joy?
Exactly. Except when it's a total mess. Then it's more like, does this data make sense? If not, it's out.
Sounds like a lot of work. Ever just want to delete everything and start over?
Tempting, but I prefer to debug. It's like solving a puzzle, and nothing beats the feeling when it all clicks into place.
Do you ever dream and code?
More than I'd like to admit. Sometimes I wake up thinking I've just optimized the perfect data.
Wow, always optimizing, huh? What about our date? How's it ranking?
So far so good. I'd say we're hitting all the right metrics. No need for any A/B testing here.
Glad to hear it. Just don't go running any algorithms on me.
No worries. I'm all about organic connections. No artificial intelligence needed. The post ends there, but I can only assume they went on to make sweet, sweet love, while speaking softly about data pipelines. And then 3 other beautiful women walked into the room and joined in. And then he did run an algorithm on all of them. Here's another person very upset that they are in an empty space. Why is this co-working space empty at 6:30 p.m.? It is so preposterous that it warrants making the face that an edgy stand-up comedian would make on the cover of his album. Cancel this, telling it like it is. This is a very cool thing to have posted if you ignore some of the things that people point out in the comments section. Like that this is the common area of a co-working space in Berlin that closes at 6 p.m. He's technically not supposed to be there at 6:30, and it's normal that nobody else is. Also, there are other people in the pictures he posted. Here's a person here. Here's another person here. If you ignore all that stuff, this is a very cool post from this business angel. I was visited by a business angel once, and boy was he pissed to be the only angel visiting me at that time. What is happening to society? Said this angel to me. I went to a wedding reception a few weeks ago, and 5 people I had never met said, "Are you Mitch from LinkedIn?" The first time I thought, wow, what are the odds to run into someone from LinkedIn? By the 5th time, I had begun to understand the power of building a personal brand. I wish I could make fun of this post, but that's frickin' Mitch from LinkedIn. I know him, you know him, 5 people at that wedding know him. I like to think this originated by somebody being like, who's that guy over there? I don't know, but he will not shut up about LinkedIn. It's making everybody uncomfortable. And then throughout the night, when people mention LinkedIn to Mitch, his ego just starts inflating. His hands begin shaking at the power of the personal brand he built himself. Mitch from LinkedIn. No family and no kids means I can do deals around the clock. Now that is a good trade-off if I've ever heard one. You're telling me if I ditch my family, I could stay in a parking lot all night making business calls? Sign me up. You telling me I can put a little light inside my car, set up a camera on a tripod outside the car, set a timer, and then really quickly get back in the car and take out my phone and fake a business call and smile? And all I gotta do is not have a family or kids or anywhere to be or friends or anything like that? That is a no-brainer. My time belongs to nobody but my clients, not even to me. Not even to me. I don't get to set up many play dates. I rarely have time to volunteer at school. I never make it to PTA events. At school functions, I keep to myself. I hardly know the other moms. I've missed emails about class projects and recitals more times than I'd like to admit, and I've made peace with that peace emoji. Because while I may not be in the lunchroom or the art room, my kids hear me consulting CEOs of billion-dollar firms on Zoom.
Mom, are you coming to my soccer game? It's the last one of the season.
Mommy's on a Zoom call.
Is it with the chief executive officer of a large corporation?
Yes.
Yes, I love my childhood.
Have we as a society forgotten the lesson of Citizen Kane? Did we all really collectively watch that movie and not learn a lesson from that walking stick that tried real hard to get his American citizenship and then I haven't seen Citizen Kane, but I know at the end of it, you're not supposed to do this. One of the comments brings up this piece of advice they got. The only people who will remember you worked late are your children, which really makes you think, why have them at all? Oh yeah, parking lot deals. Parking lot deals all night. In the past 4 weeks, 8 out of 10 applicants answered the phone hello, and it's driven me crazy as a hashtag career coach. Oh, that's why you are the way that you are. Y'all, hello doesn't set a professional tone. In fact, it induces doubt of your professionalism from the get-go.
Hello? You f***ing amateur.
Answering the phone with "Hi, this is first name, last name" is a small change that makes a huge difference. This post probably would have hit home a lot more if she had done like a single proofreading, because I can only assume she meant to say, "Hi, this is first name, last name." But what she actually wrote was, "Hi, this is fist last name." Don't fist my last name, you pervert. That's mine. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and thank you to the sponsor, Sheets Resume. And don't forget to hustle out there. All day and all night. Parking lot deals. Hi there, hello. Please hit that subscribe button. I am a disembodied head, so you can trust me. You can trust me.